Indonesia, the country that's full of tropical beaches, rice fields, waterfalls, and swings that fly out into the Southeast Asian jungle. Oh, wait, that's just Bali. Indonesia is actually a pretty large country and it's full of so much more than what I just mentioned. But for now and over the next couple of videos, I'm going to be talking about a place called East Java. East Java is a part of the large island that's right next to Bali, and it's home to some of the most beautiful yet untouched nature I've ever seen in my life. We started our trip by flying into a city called Surabaya, and from there rented a car for the day that drove us 2 hours south to a town called Malang. But we were here to see one very specific place, Malang Rainbow Village. Or as the locals would call it, Kampung Jodipan. Kampung Jodipan. Oh, this place is known for one very obvious reason. Half the town is painted blue and the other half in rainbow.
That's so cool!
When I say that it's painted blue and rainbow, I don't just mean the roofs. Everything is colourful.
Hello! My name is Hannah. So it seems that in the blue village, that one is where people actually live, like that's just a little town. But it seems like in this rainbow village, because we paid an entrance fee before, which was 3,000 rupiah. Oh, it's just so pretty. So this area is a little more tourist friendly, if that makes sense. So yeah, this one is much more open to tourists, and they've got little shops and things you can buy souvenirs and foods and drinks and things like that. So I think it's good to like buy a little something when you're here as well. It kind of helps put some money back into the community a little bit as well. So yeah, it's so cool. Apart from accidentally creating the most Instagrammable place I've ever seen in my life, Jess, it's the Instagram wings! Go, go, go!
why is this town so colourful?
It's actually a really beautiful shot, to be honest.
Well, about 2 years ago, this town was actually very close to being evicted by the government because they'd decided that it was just beyond compare. The living conditions weren't good enough, and they were going to relocate all of the locals somewhere else. But that was until a group of university students decided to just give the town a makeover. So they paired up with a local paint company who agreed to donate over 6,000 pounds of paint, and pretty much overnight, this place was just transformed. Obviously, this brought in a lot of tourist dollars, but the colourful walls actually inspired the people living there to improve the sanitation of their river and village. I guess that when a place you're living in already looks like a mess, you don't really mind throwing your dirty stuff everywhere because it just feels like a lost cause. But when a place is already clean and neat and organized, you kind of want to do your best to keep it that way. So Jess and I traveled Indonesia for about 2 weeks, and by the end of it, we'd seen a lot of pollution and rubbish just on the sides of the roads. It got to the point where it felt like a lost cause even looking for a rubbish bin because there was just so much stuff everywhere. So I feel like we can learn a lot from this little town if everybody put in just the tiniest bit of effort to reduce their use of plastics and electronics electricity and water and things like that, you're not only doing the right thing by you and by the planet, but you're also making it much easier for other people to follow in your footsteps. I've literally seen entire groups of friends change to be more eco-friendly just because one guy refuses to use plastic bags. As I'm sure you already know, when you're traveling to places like Southeast Asia, you can't drink water from the taps there because it's not safe. However, I bought this water bottle from a camping store here in Brisbane. It's called Life Straw by Vestergaard, and it's been an absolute game changer. You can fill this water bottle up with pretty much any water from like the taps or like streams and waterfalls and things like that, and any water that comes through the straw will be completely safe to drink and completely filtered, and it's been a life changer. We didn't have to buy even one plastic water bottle when we were there, so you're saving so much plastic and also you're saving money because this is already paid for itself. It was only $36 Australian dollars as well, so I can highly recommend getting one of these if you do a lot of travel. It's just been an absolute game changer. I've been trying to come up with a way to use the rest of my vlog footage in this video, and this is the best idea I've got, so you're welcome.
Take us across the road? Ah, oh my gosh! Hello! Terima kasih. Wow, he's literally just helping people across the road.
In typical Indonesian style, everyone that we've met so far has just been the nicest person ever. Ooh! Oh wait, let's go over here first.
Yay!
Bye! How do you say I'm not famous in Indonesian? Just now we're just talking to some dude with the longest fingernails I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, he said that they've got a bird singing contest every Saturday night, and his bird, the little orange and yellow one, has like been the champion like a couple of times now. It's just like these are the kinds of things that you would have no idea about if you don't like, I don't know, stop to talk to the locals occasionally. Oh, and the people are just so kind. So happy. Alright, so now we're looking for some food. A couple of years ago I had a dish called gado-gado, and it's like a salad, it's vegetarian, and I'm on the hunt for another one because it was so good, and I'm trying to get Jess to try it. Yay! Yay!
That's my first time in Indonesia.
Yay!
As the camera was flipping.
Yeah. And dinner is served. Hell yeah. Tofu and veggies, gado-gado, one of my favorite dishes, I'm so excited. Tempeh and some sauce, and then peanut sauce and rice, watermelon juice, and something delicious. Yay! I love Indonesian food. Oh, this is so good. It's day 2 in Malang. Jess and I had a great sleep, except for last night at 3:45 in the morning. This singing started happening, and like I don't mind, it's like I've got nothing against it, but the speaker is right next to our window and it was no warning, and then like it'll stop for like a minute, 2 minutes, and you're like, oh my gosh, I think it's over, and it goes and it starts and you're like, it's oh my gosh, it was so loud. It was yeah, and it went on for like 45 minutes. It was crazy. The speaker's like right there.
I wanted to climb over onto that roof and rip out of the wall.
Where is it? Oh, that's it. That's the one.
That's it there.
Oh my gosh. That tiger balm on my neck feels incredible.
Sorry, thank you. Sorry.
That's such a nice Airbnb. It was so beautiful inside. It was really clean. Anyway, now we're off to get some lunch and then heading to our next location, which is near Mount Bromo. Woohoo!
Michael, the nicest man.
Thank you. Bye. No seatbelts. Let's go.
you so much for watching this video. If you can't already tell, I'm trying a different format with these travel videos rather than just travel vlogs. I'm trying to appeal to a larger audience to make a change in a bigger way. So if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.